Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Go Mode podcast mentor tournament for Overworld Glitches. This is a vodcast of the round 4 Swiss match between Daaanty and Krithel. I am Espeon, one of the mentors for the tournament, and with me today in the comms booth is Krelbel. How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Doing all right. I am excited to watch this race because I have heard tell that it is a good one.
Yeah. Always excited to see more Overworld Glitches races, and that's right. This was round 4, and both Daaanty and Krithel entered this round with 2 wins and 1 loss. I refreshed my memory on their history going into this race. Krithel lost in the first week against MM2 NES cartridge and beat Nicholas and Cinaeth, our Restreamer today. Thank you very much, Cinaeth. And Daaanty lost in week 1 against Schultzer and beat Century 41 and MM2 NES cartridge. So that is the background, and looks like we are off with 2 different starts.
Yep, Krithel going for perhaps a more traditional Overworld Glitches start here, heading over to check the island and then either Hobo or Sahasrahla. Daaanty going to do something a little bit less traditional, go straight to Sanctuary. More common to see in no glitches, but it also is serviceable here.
Yeah, and I think that was a quick map check if I saw correctly. Oh, and Daanty's tracker, of course, sees it for me. We have pendants on Hera and Desert.
Unfortunately, those are probably the worst 2 pendant dungeons to get, in my opinion.
It does mean that this Sahasrahla information that looks like Krithel skipped becomes pretty valuable.
Yeah, it's just a full map check and 1 talk.
I remember.
Oh, what is that? What is that on Lumberjack? I couldn't even tell.
I believe it was the single arrow.
Oh, I actually don't think I've ever seen single arrow on Lumberjack, which would explain why I couldn't identify it immediately.
And so now Krithel is following in Daanty's footsteps. Ooh, 300 rupees, nice. So with rupees and bombs, I wonder if Daaanty goes for DMA here or continues on to Kakariko. We'll have to see. Krithel getting his Lumberjack information.
Looks like Daaanty is going to head over to do a DMA here.
Yep, looks like he's doing a new DMA, so he'll be able to rescue the old man in the dark, nice and easy with the sword. And then get some, open up some options after that. I wonder if he'll do, if he'll drop down to Graveyard Ledge, or potentially go up to Hera. Always fun to see what runners choose this early on. I didn't see what Old Man had, but
I believe it was a red rupee. Pretty typical, honestly.
Looks like he's doing King's Tomb. Nice. Looks like he got the clip correct.
Yep, this is an option that you can do. It is usually dependent on getting money and bombs early. As we can see, Daaanty has both of those. And when you have both of those, you don't really need to go to Graveyard Ledge for the bombs, and you don't need to do Hurlhan for the money. And routing Hurlhan into routing Graveyard Ledge into other things later on is usually much more convenient than King's Tomb.
Oh so yeah, that'll be nice.
Krithel, meanwhile, in Kakariko is going to be picking up the lamp and half magic, as well as a mushroom from probably Blind Set, but I didn't see it in there.
And we should introduce the two people who mentored this race. On Krithel's side, Obscure was Krithel's mentor, and Malmo was Daaanty's mentor for this race. I believe Malmo also mentored Daaanty for some other races, if I remember correctly. Or Malmo, you can correct me if I'm wrong in the chat.
That sounds correct.
Nice. Daaanty getting that teleport first try.
Mentoring Daaanty feels like driving a race car. That seems accurate. Love. Daaanty picking up Ether.
Glove. Nice. Looks like Dante's heading to East World Death Mountain. Hey, there's a Moon Pearl.
Alright, we get to see this clip, which actually I don't think we've seen very much of this at all during the tournament. The clip to get to Floating Island. Pretty much only do it if you can actually see something there, because of course we have visual access. So this is something that is called a dash clip, which you don't get to see too often, but these slopes are like at the edge of the floating island aren't really slopes, they're kind of like right-angled collision. But you can still dash and find a ledge to clip on there. It's a little bit of an interesting bit of collision. But that is the easiest way in. There's a harder way involving like a fake flipper splash that I don't usually like to do. That is the most common way now.
Interesting. And Daaanty picked up his bow there in the Spiral Cave, so that's nice. Meanwhile, Krithel is checking Desert. I imagine in this situation, Krithel is probably. I would assume Krithel's hoping for both items up front. It always feels bad when you have to strand an item at Pendant Landmo.
Yeah, ideally you want both of them here, especially so because we currently can finish the dungeon, and you don't really want to do that because it's a pendant. Now, Daaanty just picked up the glove in Paradox Cave, and there's a hammer following shortly after. That glove, when Krithel picks it up, is going to be the mitts, which I don't really want to see too early, honestly.
Yeah, but looks like I have to imagine both of our runners will be getting mitts pretty early this seed. Like Daaanty probably checks Kakariko soon. And he'll have a bottle when he does, so that could potentially pay off. And what advantage could Krithel have going into Death Mountain? I guess he could check Hera Basement. That's kind of Pendant Hera Basement always feels bad.
Might just be one of the worst locations in the game, honestly. Daaanty are going to do something interesting, routing up through up to Dark World here using the TR portal. So we don't have Hookshot, which means that we won't be able to get everything in Hookshot Cave, but it is a pretty good idea to come up here. We are right next to this after all, so we can check out the items here and then come down to Catfish maybe.
So we can get we can get the first item in Hookshot Cave, then Super Bunny Cave, and Catfish. Would I'm trying to think about Pod in this situation.
Pod is sketchy. It's pretty sketchy. You have a low health here.
Yeah, and Daaanty doesn't have the lamp, nor Fire Rod, so we know where the lamp is.
Well, we do have Ether. That makes the room more tolerable, I suppose.
Hmm.
Referring, of course, to the turtle room, which is well known for being terrible.
And Krithel giving us a south shore check. I don't know why that's so hard to say.
Daaanty. Okay, fine. Fine.
All right, making it look easy. Is the vertical lineup for that particularly sensitive? I don't know if I've watched that very closely before.
I have no idea because I can't do it.
All right, pretty nicely executed hovers there by Daaanty. Just one failure. Didn't get anything for it, but I'll save him. Yeah, kind of crossing that off the list. Always feels good.
And not going to catfish. That's a bad thing.
Ooh, interesting.
That's pretty bad actually, because we just cleared out all of Dark East Death Mountain for Daaanty, even without hookshot, and so coming back there is not desirable.
Yeah, it's a little scary. It makes
very isolated.
Makes catfish hard to get back to, and we've definitely had races in this tournament where catfish was a critical item. Ooh, the mirror in the back of Escape. Love to see that. Once again, I imagine Krithel probably makes his way to that mirror sooner rather than later.
Yeah, Krithel has been doing fairly NMG-ish routing so far. Kakariko into South Shore, with only the kind of typical extension of doing bits of Desert Palace. So I expect that with this NMG-like routing, we go to Back of Escape afterwards.
Yeah, and I guess it doesn't make a huge difference doing Back of Escape before or after Light World Death Mountain in this situation. The mirror would be handy.
With the mirror actually forces you into a slightly awkward situation because
that's right,
you kind of have
Moon Pearl.
Yeah, you have to pick between Mimic Cave and Catfish. But with Krithel, I think Catfish is going to always be the correct play. First, because we're already doing Zora area right now. So because of that, the mirror, we don't really need to go in there, and so that leaves us free to route from Catfish into Palace of Darkness. And Krithel will have the lamp, so that will be no. Oh, okay. Krithel will also have silver arrows when he gets around to that.
Wait, so both of our runners have found both bows and both gloves, but different ones.
Yes, Daanty's about to get the second glove, but we do in fact know the location of both now. Krithel, where are you going? What is this?
Yeah, I'm curious if this could be a clip to Eastern Palace, maybe?
No way, it's faster than save and quit if it is. It's also it's not Zora DMA, which is the reason that you should be leaving. Oh, mushroom.
Oh yeah, mushroom.
I don't think this is faster.
Yeah, I guess another option if you wanted to route mushroom into Eastern could have been save and quit, and then the kind of the standard cross keys opener of fake flippers.
I mean, if you're a crazy person like me, you do Zora DMA and then DMD to Witch, turn in the mushroom, then go to Eastern. But that's pretty hard. That's like the Chex human route.
Oh, interesting. Krithel decided to pick up a blue potion there. I wonder if he's anticipating needing fake flute at some point in the near future.
Alright, Daaanty is going to head into main Dark World now, using those mitts from Bottle Vendor.
Huh.
Daaanty
So-
entering Dark World before Link's house. Yep.
So how
Listen,
much
Link's house is one check. We don't need to do it.
So I lost a little stream quality there. Oh, I can see it on the restream itself. Just a red rupee on Bumper Ledge.
I mean, if it was something that we wanted to get, we would clip to it.
Yeah, that's true. No reason not to. And Krithel giving us an Eastern Palace clear before Light World Death Mountain. Well, I guess it fits in pretty well with that decision for to turn in the mushroom and kind of route all that in. And you can full clear it. It's Crystal Dungeon.
It does make sense, but unfortunately, since we know where Mirror is, we know where Hammer is, this is going to be more favorable for Daaanty coming here with being able to loop Pod and Eastern in together.
Do we know? Oh, we do. I see marked on Daanty's tracker. Turtle Rock is our third pendant today. So Pod is a crystal. You love to see a pendant TR, so hopefully the seed doesn't turn into an Ice Rod hunt. It's always nice. What does Skullwoods have for us today? And the answer is way more keys than necessary, as always. Yep, whole lot of nothing.
Items. Literally no items so far. I don't think there was a single item.
Oh man. That looked like an intentional death.
Sure, just to refill health.
Okay, I was curious if it was just to refill health or potentially to...
Yeah, we have Mirror, so there's no
right,
reason
right.
to die for fake Dark World stuff. It's just for health purposes.
Hmm.
I think that is probably the correct thing to do there. One heart can be spooky.
Oh, yeah.
So Daaanty here has kind of a great route, actually. Going to be able to do the whole Dark World loop before South Shore, even. Cut you off, what were you going to say?
I was just thinking through the same thing. And he'll be able to yeah, kind of go all the way around into finishing off in both Eastern and Pod. That is a whole lot of item checks.
I hope my routing doesn't rub off on you too much, because I don't route very well sometimes.
So Malmo is saying in chat that while she was mentoring Daaanty in this race, this route felt very fortunate, and yeah, it certainly seems fortunate in this situation so far.
What is Daanty's movement here? I've never seen anyone do that, and now I have to time it.
Always fun learning new things.
I don't know. I like it. Actually looks like it might be comparable, so now I actually have to time it.
All right, I wonder if Krithel's going. Okay, yeah, Krithel is doing Back of Escape first, probably DMA after that. Wait, did Krithel do? I don't think we saw a DMA from Krithel yet, if I remember correctly.
No, Krithel has not gone to Mountain. Krithel has gone to Kakariko and South Shore.
That's
and then
right,
went
that's
to
right.
Fake Flippers, Water Walked over to Zora, and then clipped down to Eastern. So, go ahead and now save and quit, pick up the Mirror here, and probably head up to Death Mountain. Can't really imagine what else you do without Pearl.
Hmm.
On Death Mountain, we'll pick up a number of good things,
Oh yeah.
and then be in a good position to go to Palace of Darkness.
So it seems likely that Krithel will have the opportunity to make the routing choice that Daaanty skipped to combine Catfish with Palace of Darkness.
Yeah, unfortunately for Krithel, it is going to be a little bit less efficient because Daaanty has the wonderful tool of hovering, which lets you clear out Hookshot Cave without the hookshot, and makes everybody annoyed that you can do it and ruin the race. Anyway, yeah. So the Darky's Death Mountain into Catfish into Pod gets a lot better when you can do all of Hookshot Cave, but I think it is still worth doing without Hookshot. Just because, Pod's a Crystal Dungeon. Gotta do it. It's 5 items.
Yeah, and you're already there with Hammer. It's definitely pretty appealing in this situation. And so, yeah, it seems like Daaanty has a bit of an edge from that, from his routing choices so far, but kind of potential to get burned by isolating Catfish. Krithel taking a death. I imagine that was a intentional death.
I'm not sure. Well, leaving now. If it was intentional, it's just for health.
Yeah.
Certainly, because you don't die there, you just walk out. Please check Ether tablet, Krithel. Please check Ether.
Hey, there we go.
Krithel heard me in the past.
Yep.
Obscure probably recognizing the same thing that I did. You want to check Ether tablet for? Oh my god, the dead rock.
Oh no.
Yeah, if this happens, you just do it on the other side. But waiting is also perfectly fine if you're more used to doing it on the left side.
Yeah, is it also the third bump on the left side? Because I thought I saw Daaanty do it on it.
You can do this one. You can do this one from multiple places. I know third is the one that I usually do, but I think second also works. You shouldn't take my word for it though, because I just always do third. You should go test it yourself.
I should. Right, so Daaanty drawing first blood on getting that crystal from Thieves Town.
Oh, this is some routing in which Daaanty does not do Frog Door, and consequently I am sad.
Frog Door?
So Frog Door is an all dungeons thing. You do it in all dungeons because you need to get the book, but you also want to get the Smiths for Tempered Sword. So the fast way you do it is like it doesn't skip myths, but you can get a kind of weird looking Smith pickup from inside of a rock. So it's hard to explain without somebody doing it, but it looks very funny. It can also soft lock your game because, of course, it's frame perfect to soft lock, and yet it has happened like 4 times.
Oh boy. On Malmo correcting me in chat, I am not used to reading the Dunka Tracker output, so I missed that. That of course Krithel has gotten his first crystal from Eastern Palace. Hey, vanilla tempered sword. That's interesting. Well, I guess it's it'll be fairly easily accessible once Krithel makes his way here.
And Daanty's routing has been really interesting. Having the early Dark World access means that a lot of things are getting chained together with Mirror in a way that they don't usually. So we get to check race game from below here. Just take a peek.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, let's see how many digs today. Nope, I can't count.
16.
And just for Red Ruby. Oh, right, because Krithel did Kakariko before here, so had the opportunity to. What is this?
Ooh, I like this. Actually, this is just doing Hookshot Cave Clip here. Not necessarily because we need it, but just because it's faster to get to the top. You shouldn't do this though.
Is this faster than teleporting to the top of Turtle Rock?
If you're already at the bottom, yeah.
Oh, right, because he had just done Paradox Cave.
What you don't have to do is you don't have to like fall. Wait, is Krithel also hovering? Oh my goodness.
All right, let's see if he gave it a try. Let's see if he does. What I've seen a lot of people do is, yeah, and what looks like Krithel's doing. I've seen a lot of people give that hover one attempt. And it looks like that's what Krithel chose to do. So the remaining 3 chests in Hookshot Cave will kind of be hanging over his head for a little while, but we know that that there's nothing there. So according to Krithel's tracker, there is still 1 item left in Desert Palace here. I wonder if Daaanty clears it.
I don't know. It's in Daanty's position, I feel like you probably don't, just because it feels like it loses you tempo, I guess. That's not really a word that applies to Link to the Past, but you feel like you're not you lose efficiency by doing that. Why does Catfish have flute? That's so stupid.
Huh. Well,
no, got a pod. Oh no. Oh, it's the good route, and you didn't do it.
So neither of our runners choosing to link up Dark Death Mountain with Pod. I guess with the flute and hammer, getting to Pod from the south is.
Stop,
Krithel,
no, go away. Stop. Don't go to CAC. Don't go to CAC. No.
Well, it's going to be fun to see. It certainly opens up different routing options. Especially, this is still relatively early in the race, so there's plenty of opportunity for that to get some value out of that.
Krithel coming back to Kakariko, not just for flute though, but also for Sick Kit and Powder as well. So I guess this is defendable. I still don't feel. No, go to Powder. Where are you going?
Oh, I guess he has Mirror, and he's probably planning on doing Smith Chain soon.
I don't. I mean, the early mitts just feel so bad. Oh, I wasn't even looking at Daaanty. Was something spooky happening?
Oh, it sounds like there was possibly a getting close to a risky transition there. And yeah, a hard lock. I don't remember the last time Daaanty saved.
Probably after Hookshot Cave, I would imagine.
So yeah, hard lock would be pretty unfortunate. So, if I'm reading Daanty's tracker correctly, it looks like Bombos was our Meyer Medallion. So add that one to our list of required items for Go Mode. Meanwhile, Krithel's giving us the same these town checks that Daaanty gave us, I imagine there'll be a fairly long period here where Krithel will be kind of following in Dante's footsteps for a while.
Daaanty just mirrored to Cave 45. That just feels wrong. Are we even playing Overworld Glitches? Was I misinformed? Is this actually a league race?
Yeah, the
it looks like the item set. It looks like a league race. Like it just looks like NMG. What is this?
Yeah, with relatively early access to mitts and flute and flute on Krithel's side and mirror, it kind of makes a lot of the overworld glitches no longer necessary.
Are we even sure this was rolled as Overworld Glitches? Like, I don't think any glitches have been required so far.
Moon Pearl.
Yes, okay. That's the only thing, I think. Hang on. Mirror was in back of the skate. Oh, Hammer's on East Deathbound. Okay, so you just have to go over to EDM. But then, like, we have Mitts and Hammer and everything.
Yep, we are. Let's see. We're still Hookshot, Fire Rod, Hookshot, Fire Rod, Cane, Bombos from Go Mode.
Speaking of Hookshot, is Daaanty going to dip Hookless Swamp here? Like, you have to get the 2 chests here anyway, but then, I mean, like, you're right here. Do you just go into Swamp Palace? Because you can. Like, if you're already doing the whole mirror and drain the dam thing, why not just go into Swamp while you're at it? I guess we're not.
Yeah, it's an interesting an interesting situation that he found himself in, like a good opportunity there because of postponing South Shore.
I think I would, to be perfectly honest, I would go into Swamp there just because you don't pay the cost of, like, draining the dam at the start. Haven't done, yeah, I guess you haven't done Pod and Eastern, so that feels kind of bad if you find Hookshot there. But then I think, I think then you should be linking Hype Cave into Pod Eastern, not South Shore, because then you provide yourself the opportunity to find Hookshot and make this super clean, even cleaner than it already is, even.
Or maybe even possibly doing South Shore, but just skipping the dam. Yeah, just from
I don't know about that, honestly.
From the train of thought of you've already put off dam for so long, and you're so close to full swamp access that putting it off a little longer so you don't need to drain the dam twice.
Oh yeah, for Hammerless Swamp, certainly you would do it, just because it's the best time to get an otherwise painful thorn out of the way. But I don't know why Daaanty is preserving Mirror here. It seems a little weird. Oh, what is this? This is like entrance routing. What am I seeing?
Is this catfish? Is this catfish to pod?
This is how you repair the route. You go to catfish from Dark Ice Rod Cave. Oh my goodness.
And Malmo's confirming in chat that they were haunted by skipping catfish. So we will finally see I assume we will finally see the clip that that both of our runners skipped earlier of linking up Catfish to. Well, maybe not.
I mean, I actually like this, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels like you're fixing something that you never should have had to fix.
So do you think Daaanty walks out of Zora and then clips
No.
from Catfish to
No.
Pod?
No, never. That's so bad. Walking out of Zora is insanely slow. You only do it if you're gonna do like Zora DMA, just because you're gonna like have to.
Hmm.
I wouldn't let him. Yeah, you can't walk out of Zora. That's way too slow.
All right, Daaanty picking up his, you know, paying 500 rupees for silvers makes this almost feel like retro in a way. Very, very expensive arrows. Where's Daaanty going now? Is this an escape check? Nope, I was wrong.
Now I'm confused. Maybe it is an escape check, and he just went into Hera on accident.
Yeah, I've definitely done that before. It's often hard to remember like which after doing that clip and trying to remember, okay, if I want to go here, then I need to fix my camera. If I want to go there, then I don't want to fix my camera.
I actually do different clips for different purposes. Like getting into Hera, I do the clip on the right side of the slope. Getting to like if I don't want to fix camera, I do it on the left side because it's faster. So that helps the problem a lot because you don't have to you think about it in advance because you do the faster clip.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, and then you never have to worry about clipping into Hera from or doing the super speed clip from the left and then walking up to Hera. You would just never have that muscle memory. I like it.
I mean, I still have that muscle memory because I used to do it a lot before we had the other faster one. But now I don't. I very rarely do it anymore.
Oh, I didn't realize that one of those was more recent than the other.
The left side one has been around for years and years and years. The right side one is a bit more recent. Still old enough that basically everybody knows it, but it is more recent.
Daaanty choosing to walk away from the heart container. He says, "Nope, I have red mail and a bunch of hearts, and 2 bottles, and tempered sword, and cane, and silvers, and, or blue cane." Dante's feeling pretty comfortable with safeties here. Picking up a few rupees.
Krithel's finally going to Palace of Darkness, the place that we have been able to had full access to for 25 minutes now or something.
Yeah.
Here I am, just go there as soon as possible, and everyone is just like, nah, I think I'm not gonna do pod.
Nope.
I think we're gonna find hookshot here.
You're thinking hookshot and pod?
Yes, it feels that way. Or some progression. I mean, we got everything for pod so quickly that it feels like there has to be something here.
Oh, interesting. Daaanty ending up in the situation where he needs to enter and exit Pyramid Ferry a few times to get kind of unstuck from that door. I will admit I do not fully understand all the situations that get you stuck in that door. Where is Daaanty going?
Thank you for going to escape.
He was just hiding the mirror portal under that under that gate. Is it? I'm trying to think. Are there other places in the game where the mirror portal gets hidden like that? Like the mirror portal gets hid there?
Huh. Oh no, there's Kane.
All right.
I'm trying to think. I can't think of any places off the top of my head, but there might be.
I've never thought about that until now.
Isn't there like an archway near Eastern Palace that you go under? I might be thinking of A Link Between Worlds geometry.
I don't think so. I guess the only other thing that reminds me of is the Kiki maze, and how if you mirror there, like the mirror portal gets partially obscured by the like semi-transparent hedges or whatever.
Isn't that only an inverted though?
Oh, right, you're right.
Because you can't have a mirror portal in the Dark World except an inverted.
I've been playing too many Overworld glitches. I'm stuck in fake Dark World, fake Light World. What world is this? Ah, right. So Daaanty picking up the cane in Escape. Because Krithel has access to the mirror, that's not too isolated for him.
Yeah, I expected that at some point Krithel will be going to escape. Probably after Palace of Darkness, I imagine, actually. I can't think of anywhere else to go that's super appealing. So you probably just go to escape and pick up Samaria, so it wouldn't be too bad.
And then I wonder if we could be seeing either of our runners possibly enter GT at some point soon. I know obviously they're hoping for Fire Rod or Hookshot in this situation, but
yeah, for Daaanty, I would say probably after Palace of Darkness, which I suspect he is going to right now, unless that blue potion is indicating something spicier.
What? What could be more appealing than...
I don't know. Where are you going? Oh, I like this.
Oh! Wait, what world?
He's in Dark World.
So he turned it in.
He turns the mushroom in.
Oh, right, and now mirrors it. Oh, okay.
Big Light World, and now transitions and.
All right, that's great. It's kind of awkward to get from here to Pod, isn't it?
Is it? Just clip down.
Oh, right. That's right. The same clip works here.
Yep. So Krelbel showed us this one in Light World to go to Eastern Palace, and Daaanty will now show the Otherworld version. Go down the other side. I'm pretty sure. Spooky. You can tap left there, and it's fine, but spooky anyway.
Yeah, I think we've seen one soft lock there in this tourney earlier. Yeah, that is a
Daaanty still hasn't gone to the hospital. Oh my goodness. What a wild route this is. I can't even keep track of it in my head. I love it, but I cannot keep track of what Daaanty has or has not done.
Alright, picking up Kiki there, probably gonna clear Pod and then Eastern. Meanwhile, Krithel having already cleared Eastern and now finishing up Pod. thinking.
I think escape probably.
Yeah.
I certainly wouldn't want to go to GT without hookshot or fire rod or cane. All those things important. Wait, what were flippers? Daaanty has flippers, but Krithel doesn't, and I don't remember where they were.
Oh, where were flippers?
That is mildly concerning because I don't know where they are. Daaanty has had flippers like for a while because it was before Swamp Palace.
Yeah,
we
were talking about Swamp.
Cool, just gonna do the hardest hover in the game like it's nothing. That's cool.
Make it look easy. Nice little time save. And Krithel, meanwhile, chose to refill his health. I don't remember if Krithel has checked Graveyard Ledge yet, so this may be linking Graveyard Ledge with Escape.
I don't know, but I do think Krithel should have done Spike Cave right there.
Oh, interesting. Oh, never mind.
Krithel's gonna see.
That's right.
Alright, so Krithel now will be going through. That's a bomb out of the bush. That's silly. Krithel's gonna be going through Escape now. Gonna pick up the Cane of Samaria in the Uncle chest, but beyond that, there's not too much here. So now we can think about where the heck the flippers were, because I don't remember getting them. And they are kind of important.
I'm gonna guess Skullwoods, because I believe Daaanty cleared out the front of Skullwoods and Krithel did not. But I don't remember seeing them there. So, just a guess. I thought
there wasn't anything in the front of Skullwoods, so now I'm even more confused, because I really have no idea where those came from.
Oh yeah, you're right. Alright, runners are retracing each other's steps. Both of our runners have checked Uncle before the 1 hour mark, thanks to that early mirror. Feels good. Oh man, I'm gonna be racking my brain trying to remember remember those flippers.
Well, Krithel will get the flippers eventually, so we will get to see him again.
Oh, you know what? I want to say they were in Dark Cross.
Oh, did Daaanty do Dark Cross?
Well,
that seems impossible because
they could
just got the small key here, so you can't go backwards. So I have no idea where they are.
And Daaanty definitely did South Shore before Escape, and he had him at South Shore. So, yeah, I don't know. So Daaanty using that execution skill to kind of gain some time in Palace of Darkness here. Just efficient movement and the hover and some nice little time saves.
Execution skill immediately runs face into Spike.
That's the time traveling commentator's curse. So once Krithel finishes Escape and Daaanty finishes Pod, seems like it seems like our runners are actually fairly even now.
Yeah, things will have converged quite nicely, right around the 50-minute mark here. we'll have done just about everything. So here, Krithel is going to be picking up Dark Cross, and that'll be the end of that.
After a truly mind-boggling series of divergence and unusual routing, Krithel fluting away. Where are you going, Krithel?
Where are you going?
Has Krithel not checked Mire area yet? Oh, he doesn't have the Mire medallion marked on his tracker, so yeah, probably.
Huh, how do you get away with not checking this?
I'm trying to remember Krithel's Dark World routing.
Oh, well, there they are. That
answers-
explains why we don't remember, because those are not easy to miss.
Yep, and I wasn't familiar with Krithel's sprite palettes, so I also didn't notice that Krithel didn't have red mail until now.
This is, I think I've never seen anyone mirror there. That is the strangest mirror placement.
I don't remember if we saw Daaanty check Bombos tablet earlier. I'm kind of having seed bleed today. Well, if you did, it wasn't much. Krithel teasing us with a save and quit there. I think he was just one quick swap away from the flute. Krithel correcting his camera. Do you think this is a Turtle Rock play?
TR or GT could go either way. Okay, looks like we're going to EDM. TR then. I think Daaanty will definitely want to go to GT because he has hovering as an option. That just opens everything there. Assuming you can also do the bomb jump, which I feel like Daaanty probably can. But Krithel without hovering most likely is going to be heading for Turtle Rock instead, which is also a pretty good play. Wait, TR's pendant. Never mind. This sucks. You should go to GT instead.
Well, it has high potential to pay off. Oh, and we have one of our two runners joining us in chat. Welcome, Daaanty. So yeah, I have to agree with if there's a hovering difference, that could inspire a different routing choice here of prioritizing GT over pendant TR in this situation.
I mean, if you can hover, you can full clear GT, so why would you not go there? I mean, even in my case, where I have the right side bomb jump, but not hovering, I would still go to GT, just because I can do all over right side. So maybe the difference is the bomb jump and not the hovering.
Yeah, I guess I was assuming that Daaanty knows the left side GT bomb jumps, but
I was talking about the right side with the lamp.
Oh, the right side bomb jump. That's right. I hate that bomb jump so much.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Vanilla big key. So Krithel's routing here is kind of isolating the Turtle Rock Big Chest and Mimic Cave a little bit.
Well, it happens. The way I usually route this, it does that too, but you can leave out the front here if you have mirror, and you'll be able to fix it just by clipping in there.
Oh yeah.
No, Krithel, you gotta kill the guy. I guess it actually doesn't matter.
But it looks like Turtle Rock has mostly come up empty for Krithel so far, and because he's pretty much full cleared it without the Fire Rod, those the 2 Fire Rod block chests up front are a little isolated. Daaanty showing us a clip to get to Hobo fairly quickly. I don't think I've seen that very often with the flippers.
Yeah, I mean, it's more common if you tend to isolate Hobo with your opening route. But kind of the common meta nowadays is to do Hobo right away as part of your opener. Used to be a lot more common in like the earlier Overworld Glitches tournaments, where people really didn't have that nice fast Hobo clip, and people were just like, Hobo loses your races because you don't go there for an hour.
Alright, nothing in Mimic Cave. Let's see what the Turtle Rock Big Chest has. Is Daaanty finishing TR? Or, sorry, finishing Hera? Looks like.
Huh. I think this is... I don't like this at all. I cannot... I don't like this at all, because first, it's a pendant. Second, Daaanty has hovering. He has hovered Hookshot Cave like very well, and the super hard hover and pod. I don't know why you go to Hera here when you have all of GT open. Thank you, Krithel, for doing the right thing and going to Ganon's Tower.
I wonder if this is an attempt to follow the logic. Well, it seems interesting to check Hera basement first. Oh, no hookshot, right?
No hookshot, yeah. With hookshot, you would certainly do Hera pod.
Yeah.
I have no idea why Daaanty is doing this. It also appears that Daaanty and Malmo also have no idea why they did this, so everybody is confused.
Yeah, but argument in chat. This was your idea. No, this was your idea. So Krithel heading into GT. It doesn't seem like there's very much in logic in GT right now, but there's certainly a lot out of logic. So it'll be fun to try to keep track of everything they find here and what it's logically blocked by.
Oh no. Okay, we only have one key. Time to do the stupid key routing thing.
Time to do your thing.
Even when I am not mentoring, I am not free from it.
So Daaanty getting a boomerang for his troubles.
Okay, that's actually nice, because it means I don't have to think about it too much, as like basically everything is locked behind hookshot now. So just assume everything is locked behind hookshot.
Krithel almost falling down the pit there. Nothing makes me tilt in the seed more than getting bonked into the pit by that skeleton there. It's like, not a huge time loss, but the ratio of amount of rage induced compared to amount of time actually lost is
oh yeah,
high.
Very frustrating.
Alright, and here Daaanty is following in Krithel's footsteps after not coming up with much from that Hera play. Wow, Hookshot and Fire Rod are being quite elusive. Kind of running low on not terrible places it could be.
And keep in mind, we also need to find Bombos at some point, as we needed for Meyer entry.
Oh yeah. Daaanty saying, "Who needs a
Okay.
bomb jump? Who needs a bomb jump? I can hover this."
The flex.
It seems like the hover might not be faster than the well, I think getting the hover right the first time probably the fastest. With
Yeah,
one failure,
hovering is pretty much always like if you can do it consistently is pretty much always the fastest thing you can do, faster than any bomb jump. Because bomb jumps are, limited by the bomb fuse. You have to wait for it to explode. Hovering, if you can do it really fast, it can be really, really fast to do hovering in just about every situation, really.
yeah, I was thinking of comparing one failed hover there, like we saw from Daaanty, to the faster bomb jump, the one starting from the right. I think the one failed hover is a little slower than the fast bomb jump, maybe, but still almost certainly faster than the bomb jump that we saw from Krithel, which has the kind of more generic setup, or it lets you do the spin setup, but it requires you to bonk 3 times. So do you think we see a right side bomb jump here from Krithel?
Probably. This should be a small key. Krelbel is probably not going to be very happy. Yeah, I'm fairly certain this is a small key now. Just looking at key numbers, like there's no way this is not a small key. Krelbel's not going to be very happy when he pulls this out. Yeah, key up there. Yeah, that's forced now with 0 keys at this point. Yeah, so this is key, and it was completely unnecessary.
All right, but going for the bomb jump. So this could be a really interesting divergence if assuming Daaanty hovers the rest of GT, except for Compass Room, and Krithel pulls off this bomb jump. Yeah, this could lead to a pretty interesting situation.
Alright, here's the spin. You just need to bait the Wallmaster so you don't get grabbed. There we go. Now we can lay down the bomb, bait the fireball, and apparently the spin setup didn't work, so that's not going to... Oops.
Yeah, it looked like that was maybe 1 pixel too far to the left. Oh, never mind. Daaanty is going for the same.
Yeah.
Looks like we're seeing 2 attempts at the.
I think this is the correct thing to do if you think you can do it. Ooh, ether. I like it. Actually, I think if you're going to use a medallion in that room, you should slash the jellyfish first. Okay, Krithel does get the bomb jump. It does light the torch. It's going to be racing through now, though.
Looks like the timing on lining up with the spike wasn't quite perfect, but pulled it off anyway. Daaanty not bothering with the bomb jump, just hovering it instead. We're seeing quite a bit of hovering from Daaanty today.
So whatever time was lost from Hera on Daanty's side appears to have been made up just by that bomb jump, nailing it, or I suppose Hover nailing the hover first try, while Krithel needing multiple attempts at it.
Yep, and now needing to eventually come back to GT later with the hook shot, whereas presumably Daaanty finishes off GT here.
Yep, there's the mirror. Alright, so where does Krithel opt to go now?
Oh my gosh, what is left that isn't terrible? He doesn't have Ice Palace access. Left side swamp?
Yeah, Swamp Palace, it looks like. Going to
And
be
the
clearing
front of-
out.
Yeah, front of Skull Woods, which we saw from Daaanty earlier. Understandable
Yeah.
coming here before left side swamp.
I think if I'm Krelbel, I just go to left side swamp.
So I wonder if the danger for Daaanty here could potentially be finding something in Gauntlet that kind of draws him away from left side swamp, whereas it's looking on Krithel's side like that's one of the few remaining areas in logic.
Well, whatever you get up here is going to be out of logic anyway without the hook shot.
Oh yeah.
So
It would be a combination of
they should know that.
Yeah, combination of that and also losing track of what's in logic.
Well, that's what the mentor's for. Man, Dante's Gauntlet 4 is so much better than mine. I just flail around aimlessly until the Zazucks die.
Cinaeth is asking in chat, can you bomb jump Moldorm 2? And the answer is yes, and it's called Moldorm Bounce, and it's terrible.
It's not a bomb jump. I'm going to be pedantic about this. It's not a bomb jump. The bomb is ancillary. That's a terrible pun. I feel bad.
Let's call it a bomb yump. That won't be confusing at all.
No.
Oh, that's a clever way to deal with those murderdactyls on Krithel's side. Kind of that jump and spin, stylish. And once again, in an Overworld Glitches seed, choosing the non-Overworld Glitch method of checking King's Tomb.
Mitts are bad. Mitts are the worst item.
Didn't even need mitts for it today.
Oh, what is this? No, this is so bad. Stop it. Krithel, no.
It's good routing, assuming.
Is it though?
Well, it's not like
I think it is probably slower to run over here and do like this double mirror thing than it is to just save and quit and DMD, and because you have mitts, so you can open the you can just pick up the rocks after a Graveyard Ledge. There's no way that's faster.
And Daaanty pulling out all the stops, giving us the Moldorm 2, the post Moldorm 2 kill, Moldorm 2 hover. Just really showing his confidence with hovering. I think we've only seen two hover failures for him. The one in Hookshot Cave and the one in left side GT.
Sounds about right. They weren't even particularly bad. Also, the bumper in that room did something very funny. Not really sure what was going on there. Nice triple, though.
Triple? Oh,
It's a 3-cycle, isn't it? Very clean.
I'm a little surprised that on that last cycle that Agatu's shot didn't get cancelled by getting bumped into the wall. I guess it was like just delayed enough.
Okay, so now where do we go?
This looks like a swamp play from Krithel, and from Daaanty, I would be surprised by not heading into swamp as well.
Malmo, was it not a 3 cycle? Am I incapable of counting? Aha. The failed fake flute. The fake flute.
Well, I guess when the seed, when the seed gives you so much access early that denies you the opportunity to really flex your overworld glitches knowledge, then you take whatever opportunity you can get to to glitch it anyway.
But yeah, we're going to left side swamp. That is unfortunate. Where is Daaanty going? I don't know.
I thought he was about to dash right off the top there.
Right into the trees.
Looks like Daanty's getting the item on Pendant Lambo. That could be an interesting divergence.
Yeah,
Like
there's the one item here, compared to the 3 or 4 items over in Swamp Palace, but
yeah, if there's like Fire Rod on Pendant Landmo and a Hook Shot on left side Swamp, that could really send our runners spiraling off in different directions.
I don't think we've checked Ped, but I'm not going to start worrying about it until we have Fire Rod.
Hmm. And what's on Pendant Lammo today? Just a heart. So that kind of negates a little bit of the advantage Daaanty got from being able to single dip GT. Assuming Krithel doesn't also eventually clear Pendant Lammo. And where are you going now, Daaanty? Bombos tablet? I forgot that he didn't
Bombos
check
tablet.
this. Still no Ice Palace access, still no Mire access. I guess, if I remember correctly, Krithel has done a partial Pendant TR clear that Daaanty hasn't.
Yes. But Daaanty is going to head for Swamp Palace anyway, skipping out on that TR. I think Swamp Palace is probably the right option here.
Yeah, Fire Rodless TR always feels bad. Well, there is Fire Rod. Huh, okay. So unless unless we find Hookshot very soon, this is a required swamp double dip. That always feels bad. Wow, so in this situation,
you just have to leave.
Yeah, it's but fairly close. I think Daaanty still definitely has has an advantage right now.
Yeah,
Because
Daaanty has a lead here still.
yeah, the GT climb is slower than getting to left side swamp.
But it
But
is a
if
fairly small one.
yeah, and
However, Fire doesn't really open very much. It opens Skullwoods, which is kind of the no-brainer thing to do right away. And it opens Ice Palace, which is a fairly quick clear with Icebreaker, and then you're gonna have probably Hookshot and or Bombos at that point. That just opens one of two things, so you could just go there. How
yeah,
about
I
that
think
pet? I mean, we'll get a pet check
I
for
think the
sure.
risk the risk for Dante in this situation is once he gets that fire rod, he'll have full access to Pendant TR, and we know that most of the chests there don't have anything, but he doesn't, and that'll be uh, that has to be fairly appealing.
I mean, sure, but I would never go there over to clearable crystal dungeons.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think Malmo feels the same way. Unless maybe like Bombos actually does wind up being in the first chest of like the Firewalk chest of TR or something, in which case Dante does have the advantage because he will be willing to go back, or I suppose visit for the first time. Krithel maybe doesn't want to.
Yep. I think the a slight edge is still with Dante here in that situation. Krithel going back, looks like the second item in Skull was in the very last possible location. Man, Skull in non-go mode always feels so much. It feels so slow when you need to full clear Skull.
You have to actually open chests. Oh no.
Especially when it sends you on a wild goose chase for that last item. And Pet is dead. Probably, what, Ice Palace next? Yep.
Yeah, certainly Ice Palace. Can't imagine going anywhere else.
Yeah, and probably the same routing choice from Dante here as well.
Oh, actually, I like this. So without food, Dante is going to go straight to Ice Palace instead of doing Skullwoods first.
Interesting.
But you should hit the mirror at some point here.
Yeah.
There's kind of still a wall here. This isn't inverted. We haven't taken it down yet.
Dante's just warming up for when Overworld Rando becomes a thing. I love the proposed abbreviation for Overworld Rando because it just says "Ow Rando." It'll be your reaction to a trolley Overworld Rando seed.
It seems very painful just kind of thinking about it, even more than Door Rando.
Certainly to us Overworld Glitches players.
So you get kind of simultaneous Ice Palace clears here, which is kind of neat. Krithel is just a little bit ahead. But I'm wondering actually how much Dante's execution edge can pull ahead by the time we're done with Ice.
Hey, there is... Alright, so one item from Go Mode. It is now a Bombos hunt.
Right side hookshot is actually quite rare.
Oh yeah, that's that has. In fact, does the big key have to be there in that case?
The big
Or,
key
like-
has. Yes, the big key has to be on the right side.
If the hookshot's on the right side.
Or I suppose it would be better to say that if the big key is on the right side, then the hookshot can be on the right side. Because the
yeah.
keys are placed first.
So Krithel now has the rest of GT open to him.
As well as going back into Swamp Palace, which I think is the next option. Like, you just have to do back a swamp at some point, so you may as well just do it now. And it's not really going to get much slower.
And if he's able to postpone GT, then... uh-oh, Daaanty... Okay, good.
Yep, ideally you want to do GT last.
Yeah.
As Krithel here. And gold stare, gold sword, cold stare. Gold stare.
Gold
gonna
stare.
Go down very quickly.
So Krithel is one Butter Sword Cold Stare fight ahead of Daaanty. Krithel has Skullwoods cleared, and Daaanty has GT cleared. So certainly an edge for Daaanty in this situation. But at this point, I think it kind of strongly depends on who finds that Bombos first. I think if Bombos is in...
Bombos is in backup swamp almost certainly. We have already seen all the other hookshot locations. Unless Bombos is in TR, which would be very unfortunate.
Yeah, do you think there's a world in which Daaanty checks Pendant TR before heading back into Swamp?
No, because he's going to Swamp right now.
Well, that answers that question very quickly.
But no, I mean, there's no reason to delay Pendant Swamp here. Or, sorry, Crystal Swamp. Yeah. It's not even a Pendant. There's no reason to delay Swamp just because you have to do it. The back chests are pretty fast, even in Go mode. So you just get it over with, get the big chest if you have to, or skip it maybe even if you are feeling risky. Yeah,
agreed. Yeah, I'm trying to think of potential locations for that for Bombos that could could induce maximum swing in this race at this point.
The maximum swing location is front of TR.
Would it be a maximum swing though?
Yes, because Krithel will do GT first.
Oh, it would be a swing in Daanty's favor, you mean?
Yes, there's no, I think there's no location that Krithel can go to that Daaanty will not be able to check reasonably quickly. Part of that is having already done GT and being at nearly the same location, which is... Oh no, what is... Please don't do this setup.
Krithel showing us the left side sword buffered diver down setup, which I believe is still the most popular video for diver down on YouTube. Is describes that setup. Daaanty showing us as well. Was this a triple dip swamp from either?
If you want the big chest, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is assuming that Bombos is not just on Ogus.
Or the big chest doesn't have like map or compass.
I think we've already gotten both map and compass, so it's guaranteed to be an item.
Hmm. Is it possible to get a double hit on the spin? Oh, well,
No,
there's
it's
go
not.
mode.
Yep, so there's Bombos. Answer that question, no, it's not, because Argus is like he gets invincibility frames right after he gets hit, unless you hit him with Fire Rod or Ice Rod, in which case he doesn't. I don't know. Argus is weird. There's a reason the one cycle uses Fire Rod. But there is Bombos, so the advantage is now squarely in Daanty's favor. As, you know, a Go mode Skullwoods is quite a bit faster than a Go mode Yenon's Tower Climb.
Yeah, I think an opportunity for Krithel to make up some time here is depending on Meyer Big Key routing. But that's about it, and I'm not sure if even the like slowest possible Meyer route for Daaanty versus the fastest possible Meyer route for Krithel would be enough to make up the difference, but it could certainly tighten up the race a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, what it would require, I think, is like it would require Daaanty to do cutscene chest, but Krithel not to.
All right, let's see where the Meyer Big Key is today. See if we get a God Meyer. I do like how this convergence towards the end of this race here has led to a lot of both of our runners in the same dungeon. And well, there's our Big Key, there's our God Meyer. So good news for Daaanty.
Well, yeah, unfortunately for those of us who want a close race, that is simply another way for Daaanty to make up time.
Yep.
Or I suppose widen the lead, because that is another location you can use hovering.
Oh yeah.
So we are probably going to see Daaanty try and hover this bridge here.
Yeah, this is the situation you practice that for. And there
we
it
go.
is.
Here's hover.
This will be the longest hover we've seen from Daaanty so far in this run.
Oh, he's just going for it.
All right. So three failed hovers total. Not bad, considering how many hovers there were. I think this may be the most hovering I've seen in any race I've ever watched.
Yeah, I think so. The late hookshot really does it.
Yeah, but it saved saved time on the GT double dip, but I feel like it didn't give a huge like routing advantage anywhere in this seed. It was just like little time saves here and there.
Yeah, because hookshot was so late. You're not like, even after you get hookshot, you're not even gonna go to hookshot cave, so that barely mattered. You just do Swamp Palace because it's the natural thing to do, and you just get Bombos and you're done.
Yeah. And yeah, it looks like Daaanty probably made up, I want to say, about like maybe 5 to 10 seconds on Krithel over the course of that dungeon.
Yep, it wouldn't be too much with the failed hover, but 5 seconds sounds about right.
Yep.
But now here is the divergence point. Daaanty is just going to go to Skullwoods. Krithel has to do the GT climb.
Yep. Krithel choosing to correct his camera there. not necessary for this clip, but I wonder if it's just more familiarity with the right side Hera clip.
Yep, could be
I
just
guess
a
he.
cool thing.
Hmm.
I think it's more reassuring to see your shadow there, I guess.
Hmm.
Now here is something interesting that I just noticed. Krithel and Daaanty did pretty much about the same checks throughout the entire seed. And yet Krithel has 3 more heart containers.
Oh yeah. Where?
So that could be Daaanty just...
Oh, Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock.
Ooh, TR. You're right. So, yeah, maybe it is just the pendant TR clear.
Yeah, that's really. And in fact, if it wasn't for the pendant TR clear, oh, that's right. Daaanty also did pendant Lammo. But depending on how the rest of this race shakes out, but it seems like at this point, the time difference between the two of them will likely be less than, or maybe pretty close to the amount of time that Krithel's pendant TR clear took.
That tells you something about Daaanty's execution here, being able to clear the 2 pendant dungeons otherwise and still be able to beat out the TR clear.
Hmm. All right, so Daaanty now able to make his way to the Ganon fight as Krithel's. Wow, I guess. Well, actually, Daaanty doesn't have the Aga clear or the flute activated, so he has to walk to GT, and Krithel will get the warp there. Again, not enough to completely catch up, but tightens the gap a little bit more. Actually, could this be a Ganon fall apart?
Late Ganon fall maybe. But Daaanty is going to have okay,
Yeah,
like a
Silvers.
late Ganon fall with a lot of warps, I think.
Yeah, and Butter Silvers.
But that's like it's like really pushing like a worst case scenario. Like if you wanted the race to be close, and you like, what would be the maximum amount of misfortune that would need to happen to Daaanty for that to happen?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. It's ended up a little closer than I thought it would be. Let's look. We have Daaanty in the Ganon fight, starting the Ganon fight as Krithel does Moldarm too. So Krithel will probably, I guess depending on how fast Aga 2 goes, might be in Aga 2 or finishing up Aga 2 as Daaanty finishes, unless there's a Ganon fall.
Or if Ganon keeps these stupid warps up. I think Krithel will be coming down from G Tower just as Daaanty finishes, I think.
Oh, is this a setup for a triple? Hey, it is. And teasing us with walking on the edge there, but getting the 4 shot and the win. As if he doesn't fall across the bridge.
Scary bridge. GG.
GG to Daaanty. Yep, literally right as Krithel was entering the Ganon fight. So yeah, that ended up very close. Let's see how Krithel's Ganon fight goes. And so that brought. Oh, Malmo's telling us in chat this was the third closest race.
Yeah, it was really interesting. Like this race kind of has two acts. The first one is, the overworld clearing, and there's a lot of divergence. Lots of different things getting checked in different orders, but ultimately kind of converge. I believe around like Palace of Darkness and Escape having cleared right about the same things. And then the routing like tightens up. You get to see dungeons close together, people in dungeons at the same time, and Dante's execution advantage really starts to pull ahead, letting him clear out extraneous things and still come out ahead. And the routing was pretty similar during those parts, so pretty interesting to see it contrasted that way.
Yep, and that was a 1 minute and 20 seconds apart. So GG to Krithel for making it that close. That was quite the race to watch. And because of the outcome of this race, we already know the seeding results. So the outcome of this race caused Daaanty to be paired with Nobly in the first stage of brackets, and Krithel to be paired with Walter in the first stage of brackets. So yeah, those will definitely be exciting races to look forward to. Actually, Krithel and Walter are seed 8 and 9 going into brackets, so the closest seeded racers. And that's it. That was the end of Swiss stage. That was the last Swiss match. It was definitely a lot of fun over the course of all of those mentored Swiss matches.
A minor correction. Actually, this was not the last Swiss match. I think it will be the last one to be vodcasted or restreamed. The last one was Nicolas versus Centroid 41, I think on Sunday.
Oh, right, because that one was restreamed live, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think so.
Right. Okay.
So fun fact about that race. It was like a behind the scenes thing. So I was doing the seeding for brackets, and I wound up with an interesting little snag with that race, just because I think Dr. Bobtastic beat Nicolas and Nobly beat Centroid, and that meant that depending on like that race would shift around the bottom of the seeding rankings a bunch, just based on who won. So it was kind of weird to account for that. That's just a silly behind the scenes about it.
Interesting.
Because part of the seeding system is the number of wins you get against people ranked the same as you. So if Centroid wins, that means that I think that means Nobly has a win against someone else who's gone 1-3, and that puts Nobly ahead of everyone else in the 1-3 section. But if Nicolas wins, then Dr. Bobtastic gets that boost instead. So it was a little bit interesting.
Oh, okay.
It produced this weird outcome where either Bob or Nobly gets ranked ahead of MM20's cartridge, but I don't know which one until the race finishes.
Oh, that's always fun. Well, all right. I don't know if we have anyone in chat who particularly wants to join in for some last comments. I guess if you do, let us know in the next few seconds, because otherwise, Espeon, do you have any last comments?
This race was really fun to watch. All the races in brackets have been, or in Swiss Age, sorry, all the races in Swiss have been really great to watch, from the like super skilled racers down to the people who are learning. And you know, you'll learn something from every race that you watch or mentor or calm. So it's just been great to have everyone in the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's been a lot of fun, and this one especially gave us so much unusual circumstances, from the hovering to the early mirror leading to the clever and unusual routing, and ending up very, very close as well. That was great.
Yep. So thank you so much for commentating this with me, Krelbel.
Yep.
And
thanks.
I wish you luck in brackets.
Yeah, I am super excited for brackets. So things to look forward to coming up soon on this channel. We are entering the bracket stage starting this coming Sunday. I don't think any matches have been scheduled yet, but those will hopefully be going forward quickly, and I imagine a lot of them will be restreamed on this channel. And the difference in bracket stage is that unlike Swiss stage, in brackets there are no assured swords. So I hope everybody has been practicing their swordless teleports and clips and setups and all that. So yeah, bracket stage starts next week. Huge thanks to both of our runners, Daaanty and Krithel, and mentors Malmo and Obscure, and our restreamer Cinaeth. So everyone's Twitch pages are in chat right now. You can give everyone a follow. They put on a great show for you today. And thanks to my co-com and mentor Espeon. Once again, this was great. And I'm Krelbel, and thanks everybody. Good night.